Hello friends, welcome to week 2 of childhood vlogs. Last vlog I was busy almost every day. This vlog I'm fairly busy, not quite as busy but very busy. So hopefully I can manage to squeeze some childhood things in. Today my friend Chantel and her daughter are coming over and we're gonna watch a Mary-Kate and Ashley movie. I'm gonna let them pick, but I'm so excited. So yeah, I made some fresh popcorn and a little bit of treats, and yeah, we're gonna watch a movie and I'm so excited. I love Mary-Kate and Ashley. Watched all their movies over and over and over. Drew their pictures whenever I was drawing. Yeah, I don't know. It was just a fun time. They were, I think, only 1 year older than me, so I don't know what to say, guys. Mary-Kate and Ashley are just it. So we're gonna watch something. I guess you'll see in the next clip which movie they pick.
All I'm saying is it would have been much easier just to work with them all this summer. Charlie, this is a great opportunity for us to learn about the fashion business. I mean, in the center of the fashion world. Well, I'm sure we'll make a mistake or two, but we'll be fine. And maybe we'll even run into Giorgio Armani.
Well, that was fun. So I think I'm gonna make a little snack and watch another one. Let's pick the next one. Let me know from my collection which one of these really stands out to you guys from your childhood. So because I think I've actually only watched this one once, I think I'm gonna watch this one. Yeah, I really don't remember this one much at all, so let's watch it. You guys, I was just opening this up and check it out. There's like the little flyer in here still. Oh my word. The dolls, I never had the dolls. With the cartoon, I also never watched the cartoon. Toothpaste? What? The website, which I believe is deactivated now. Posters and doodles. Oh, that's cool. Ooh, the 2004 calendar is in stores now, you guys. Oh, the whole collection. This is so fun. I've never seen like the whole collection laid out like this before. That's very cool. Okay, I love that this flyer is still in this movie. But anyway, let's not get sidetracked. Thankfully, it's been rewound. Remember that phrase from the movie stores, be kind, rewind?
It's instant
You
rate.
guys, I don't think I've ever seen this one before.
Marcus,
I am wildly excited.
RG.
Okay, first let's talk about this movie for a second. Firstly, it's set in Mexico, which is fine, but twice they showed on the screen without any warning, and ick. So I don't know how often I'm going to be watching this one. Secondly, I do think I never watched it before. If I have, I really forgot it, which was crazy to watch a Mary-Kate and Ashley movie for like the first time. It was decent otherwise. And then also I will say at the very end of the movie, it's like it almost morphed at the very, very end. Once everything is all wrapped up and everything, like the last scene, it's almost like it morphed from acting to reality, because it was really funny. Because so if you know anything about Mary-Kate and Ashley movies, there's usually a love interest for each girl, and which means throughout the years, all of those little movies that they've made, they've had a lot of boyfriends combined. And so the two love interests at the end of the movie were talking to the girls, and then started calling them Mary Kate and Ashley instead of their character names. And then all of a sudden, like quite a few different guys that they've played love interests with on different movies came onto the set, and all the movie boyfriends were like fighting over the girls. It was actually pretty funny. And then there was like a little montage afterward of like clips of them and stuff throughout the years on all these other movies. So I did a little Google. I didn't go too in depth, and it looks like this was meant to be their last one, which I didn't realize. And then I think it was the year after, then they did in a New York Minute, or just New York Minute. So I guess they decided to do another movie. I don't know why, but I haven't looked into it. Anyway, I thought that was kind of cool to have all of the other movie boyfriends come on, and it was quite fascinating actually. So that was a neat scene. Anyway, overall it was a decent movie. It was like almost exactly like the movie or the TV show Survivor, just with like teenagers, and yeah, it was cool experience. But I don't know if I'll watch it again because of, it's gross, scary. It's scary. My husband just came home, and look at all of these birthday goodies. I'm so excited. You guys are way too lovely to me. You don't know how special this makes me feel. Thank you. Hello, folks. I have been so busy. It's May 9th today, and I'm pretty sure I've had something up every day of the month so far. Yeah, it's been so busy, and it doesn't look like it's stopping. Mother's Day is coming up here this weekend. I need to block out some time to not be busy, you know what I mean? Do you guys ever find that, where life just kind of gets away from you and you almost have to be intentional with having nothing days? I need one of those. Anyway, doing a couple errands today. Since I'm out, I might as well check out some thrift stores, because I've been getting behind on looking for those childhood outfits, right? So yeah, let's see if we can find something for those. I almost feel like I had a shoe like this. I almost feel like it. I always watched Kim Possible on TV, but I don't think I've ever actually seen this movie. Let me know in the comments below if it would be a good idea for me to try and, I don't know, find it on Disney Plus or something. Let me know. I think this dress would be perfect to match with that blue one, because it's got this fine print and it's got like this detail right in the front. I think it would be a perfect match if it was blue, but it's red. Okay, this one is a few sizes too big, but it's like blue, a pretty blue. It's got ruffle detail on the sleeves and on the skirt and on the neck. I'm just trying to figure out if there's any way I could make this work for me. It's pretty cute. These puffy sleeves that I'm in love with, but it's in a pink dress again, you guys. It's always pink. Okay, this one I feel like could work for the blue one, because it's got a very fine print. It's got a bit of ruffles on the sleeves and some ruffles on the chest. But I don't know if I would wear this. It doesn't seem like me. This isn't related to anything, but look how gorgeous these sleeves are. Today I'm meeting my parents for lunch, which is really cool. And I'm gonna walk home. So I'm gonna pack my fanny pack and wear it on the walk back so that I don't have to like wear a purse or anything. And I'm just gonna feel so nerdy cool, right? Oh well. At least it's not like an 80s color, although maybe an 80s or 90s fanny pack would be more fun. I don't know. Let me know. Weigh in on the whole fanny pack thing. we're gonna wear it today. So what do you think? I don't hate it, honestly. I don't hate it. I could like try and like style it a little. I don't know. You can always put it at the back too when you're walking. I don't know, you guys. I don't hate it, I gotta say. I might be on board the fanny pack train. Listen, it's finally getting so beautiful here. Loving it. So one thing I've noticed from birthday month so far is that I haven't been able to read like any childhood reads yet because I've been so busy, and the only time I've been able to read is through audiobook while I'm at work or doing other multitasking activities. And I can't really find my childhood books or the books I read as a teenager on audio for some reason. So anyway, I need to hang out my hammock right here so that I can do some proper book reading, like physical book reading, and get some childhood books read, you guys. Oh, we need to get that shovel down because we're not having snow anymore, okay? No more snow. First things first, I need to hang up this hammock. And there we have it, 2 hammocks in the yard. If you have noticed, this is my rope ladder, and I have a climbing rope here. I mean, ideally I would like to have like a climbing wall here on the side of our shed also, but that's just a little bit more involved. But anyway, yay, now I have a spot that I can read in nature and feel that much closer to being a hobbit. Oh yeah, and one more thing I wanted to mention is hopefully, if I can remember to stay diligent with it, you'll see me in more sunglasses this summer, because my eye doctor was telling me, so this could be helpful for some of you. He was saying because I'm fair skin and blue eyes that I actually have a higher likelihood of developing, is it macular degeneration in my eyes? So he just recommends that I wear sunglasses as much as possible when out in sunlight or daylight any time of year. So hopefully I can do a better job of wearing my sunglasses more often. And our brand new birdhouse is installed. I'm so excited. I hope this works. A vintage strawberry shortcake tank top, you guys. Oh man, they have like Ariel, MTV, Coca-Cola, that one's cool. Smokey the Bear, Bambi. So I'm ready to go for a walk. Got my fanny pack, got my monochromatic outfit going on. Also, I'm gonna start finally to read Newlywed Games. This is one that I read as a teenager and I absolutely loved, and then I couldn't find it again for decades, and then I found it at the thrift store a couple of months ago. So finally we're gonna start the reread of Newlywed Games. So excited. Hopefully it's good. Also, question, can you guys walk and read at the same time? Because I can, and I think it's fun. I've got my iced coffee. This is actually a homemade iced coffee, but I reuse these cups from McDonald's, so it looks like I got a McDonald's iced coffee, but it's a home iced coffee. So let's go for a walk. Let's do a little recap of what's going on so far. I'm loving it, and I don't know if it's a nostalgia thing or if it's just a good book. But so far, I mean, I'm very early in, but so far, if you like contemporary romance, try to get your hands on this. I want to see if Mary Davis has a backlist or if this was just the first and only book she wrote. I'm not sure, but I'm out in my hammock. I'm gonna read some more. I've got my lunch ready to go, just some leftover pizza. We're gonna have a nice, relaxing afternoon because Mother's Day weekend was busy. So yesterday I managed to get like half of this book read, which is great. I'm a slow reader, so that's saying a lot. I'm loving it, actually. I'm having such a good time. I highly recommend this so far, halfway through. And it's just been so nice to read a physical book again. I feel like it's been so long since I read a physical book. I've been reading audiobooks almost exclusively for a little while, and it's been lovely. Today is a homemade burger kind of day. You want to walk to work with me? I've got Dick Tracy along, and we're gonna start this one. It's supposed to rain later today, so I do have an umbrella for the walk back, but maybe we'll get lucky.
Shrek 2? What kind of title is that? What about Shrek 2, Day of the Donkey?
Oh boy.
Or Shrek 2, The Donkey's Revenge?
This is going to be a
What
problem.
about Shrek 2, Too Fast, Too Donkey?
Just eat your goobers and shut your gob, okay?
How about Shrek 2, A Donkey Will Rise?
Oh, give us a break.
Or something like Shrek 2, The Fellowship of the Donkey?
Please. This close to glue.
Or Shrek 2, The Donkey Cat? I like that.
Original.
Just be quiet.
Shrek 2, The Dead Donkey Society.
This is torture.
Or Shrek 2, the real Jackass movie.
No.
How about this? Shrek 2, Donkey Reloaded. No! Come on, work with me.
How about this? Shrek 2. Dude, where's my donkey? Oh, there he is, cut from the movie because he talks too much.
What kind of title is that?
So I'm working on the backyard, and I'm at my parents' yard right now because they live on an acreage, and I think I need a few stepping stones, and because they live on an acreage and it's pretty rocky, they've got a lot of extra rocks. Thankfully, they have some extra for me, so I'm gonna look around and see what I can find for good stepping stone rocks. Oh, that was beautiful. Did you hear that? So this is one of their rows of, oh, I just love the birds, you guys. Anyway, this is one of the rows of rocks. He's right there. Okay, this is the church that I grew up in. Unfortunately, or fortunately, it's been completely renovated. Like, they had a building project, I don't know how many years ago, like 10, 15 years ago, and they built on and they redid everything. So this basement does not actually look like how it was when I was little, but I just thought I would kind of briefly walk through. There is something I did want to show you. They have kept these tables. These are the exact tables from when I was young and going to church here and Sunday school and everything. And I remember these like football shapes in the tables and all the nicks and stuff. These tables have a lot of memories, I think, for a lot of people actually. And it's funny that they've kept them. Also, these chairs, these are still original from when I was young, and same with these wooden ones. So those are a couple of things that they've kept around, including these teal blue color ones, very much reminiscent from my childhood. So I guess there's a table and chair set from the church that I went to, or that I grew up in. Now, I also did get married in this church when it was the old church. So let's go ahead and go to what was the sanctuary that I was married in, but it is now the dining hall. So everything looks so different from when I was a kid. Although it wasn't too long ago that we were still attending this church, so it doesn't feel super unfamiliar to us. It's just, it's not quite the same as when I was a child. Okay, so right beside the church is the playground of a school. So this is the entire playground for the school that is located right there. Now, when I was a kid and my dad was the DVBS director, DVBS was so cool in those days. Like, it was an all-day affair, and it was so involved, and there were so many things to do. So one of the things that was part of the program was you could earn points. And one of the things you could do to earn points was walk around this track. And every lap that you would go around this track, you would earn a certain amount of points. And then there was a whole bunch of other things that you could do for points. And then at the end of the week, or at the end of, I think it was at the end of each day, that your accumulated points would get you something cool. So anyway, this is still all here, and it's all very original to when I was a kid. So that was a lot of fun. This is just the parking lot. So yeah. So that's a bit of a brief tour of the church I grew up in, even though it is wildly different because of all of the renovations. It's still familiar and neat to see and kind of reminisce with you guys about. So thanks for coming along to see the church that I grew up in. Thank you guys for coming along with me this week. I didn't do too many childhood things. I read Newlywed Games, which I highly recommend if you like contemporary romance, comedic books, I guess. I don't really like that genre, and I'm wondering if it's just because it's from my childhood that I like this one so much. So yeah, I don't know, but I loved it. What else? Watched some Mary-Kate and Ashley movies, which was fantastic. My friend Chantel, you guys know Chantel, she dropped off a couple of plants because she's moving and rehomed her big plants with me, so I'm super excited about that. I think that was basically it for the childhood content in this vlog. Hopefully I can do better next week. This month has just been so busy, but here's to hoping next week is more childhood-esque.